Good morning all. I think it might be afternoon actually, I'm not quite sure. It's been a bit of a hectic morning. Well, it's Monday and the end of this week we were going to move to our new marina. However, having been overtaken by events called COVID-19, though apparently you're not supposed to mention that on YouTube because according to some people it doesn't exist, we are moving to the middle of nowhere. We're self-isolating. Margaret and I have taken the decision, because we're in the high risk category, we're both diabetic, we have taken the decision to move and get out of the way. So we're going to be hopefully as far away from as many people as possible. We'll have to see if the CRT actually close the canals to navigation, which means nothing will move. But as it stands, it's just us two and Holly on the boat. The boat canals themselves at the moment are very, very quiet, as you'd expect. So we see what happens next. See you in a minute. Morning all, welcome to social distancing day 2. So, there goes Holly, as you probably understand, we were due to move on Friday to our new marina up on the Leicester arm of the Grand Union. However, we've been overtaken by events. We took the decision yesterday to socially distance ourselves from everybody because this coronavirus, we just don't know what the hell's going to happen. We found out late last night that the country has now been put on lockdown. As far as I'm aware, the canals are still open for navigation, however that is in a state of flux. So we are now fairly close to Bridge 100. We're miles away from everywhere. I think our nearest neighbour at the moment is about 300 yards away. This is a good thing. One of the reasons we left the old marina early is because we were only about 2 or 3 metres from our nearest neighbours, and also on top of that, a lot of the people in the marina are elderly, at higher risk, so we didn't think it's fair on them that we be anywhere near them, and we think it's safer for us to get out into the middle of nowhere. So social distancing is not something we take lightly. However, in these sort of uncertain times, it's a case of, well, you've got to do something positive, and this is the most positive things we can do. This is most definitely not a holiday. When I say we're socially distancing, we are really distancing. As it stands, we've got at least 3 weeks provisions on the boat. We've also got a very full water tank, 600 gallons in there. We've got 3 13-kilo gas bottles that are all chock-a-block full. We've got a full tank of diesel, so that's 150 gallons of diesel. We've just had a pump out on the toilet, so that's good for at least 3 weeks. And we also have an emergency porta potty just in case. So we should be good for a little while. Whether we move anywhere is anybody's guess. At some point we will need to get the water tank filled, and also we'll need to empty the toilet. But that's in the future, that can wait. I'm sure there'll be processes put in place. So yeah, here we go. It's just now going to be a case of sit it out and wait. So we'll probably do a lot of reading. I will try and do some more videos. You'll probably get me looking very bored at some time. It's sorry to be so sort of doom and gloom. I'm trying not to be, but we've got to be realistic in these modern times. So stay tuned. I've just thought actually what I can do is a long promised video about the engine room and the boatman's cabin. I know loads of people love the sound of thumper, and so do I. So I'll sort of go around and point a few things out on it, and hopefully we'll get the cylinder, not the cylinder heads, the rocker covers off, and when it's running you'll see all the bits and bobs moving inside, which is quite fun. You've got valve gear going through 90 degrees. So anyway, look after yourselves, take care, and I really do mean this, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you before too long. Cheers.